Hello, hello, my beloved waking gods and goddesses. Welcome to Love, Truth, and Beauty. Do it yourself spiritual awakening for divine in the flesh, where together we learn how to surf, hack, and navigate the ups and downs of the totality of human experience, creating a new earth beyond the limitations of this perception managed reality matrix of five senses, having discovered our true divine creative natures in our true sensual sensorial universe of seven senses, composing formless into form outside of the matrix in the true quantum field, creation field universe. Before we get started, please do give this video a thumbs up. Please also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, selecting the all setting so that when I upload videos that YouTube will let you know. I generally upload Tuesdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern. My name is Maria West, and I am your hostess of the highest, here to download, upload, inspire, and usher you into your bestest and brightest selves, your bestest and brightest light, and inviting you all to open your hearts wider and wider and wider still. Hello, my love bugs, my honey bunnies, my divine in the flesh, my boobalaz. Mwah. Welcome to Love, Truth, and Beauty, episode 216. And that's right. Oh, no, 260. Shit. What am I saying? Hello, nurse. And yes, that chirping there, I can't find a 9-volt battery to save my life. So the smoke alarm, smoke detector is still going. And yes, mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa. I'm not that lame. It doesn't do it unless I'm getting ready to film. Is that weird? So in today's video, I am actually going to be continuing with populating my video series playlist of reading aloud the translation, which goes from the Russian to the Arabic to the English of Hacking the Technogenic System by Vadim Zelen, who brought transurfing to the universe. Now, we hope that Vadim translates this book to English very soon. And until he does this, we have a vase with my good friends, Mohil Jawad and Theodora Salvia, who took it upon themselves to take on the task of doing their own translating and sharing this wealth of knowledge, particularly during this time of cray-cray in human history. When is it not crazy in the matrix? Okay, so anyways, I'm doing my part to share this invaluable information that can be integrated into knowledge and further integrated into wisdom. So grab your favorite beverages, sit back, and allow me to read to you chapter 10, entitled Understanding the Origin of the Technogenic System. Now, with the technical and technological development, the awareness of technical achievements, or cyborgs, should be formed at the same time, so to speak. Now, a cyborg is an organism that is made up of a mixture of organic and biomechatronic components. The electronic object, okay? Now, the existence of the first without the second is impossible, and everything is interconnected with each other and cannot be separated from it. If you eat from processed food, listen up, you become a cyborg. For a person, all this means is one thing, which is to turn into a cell, matrix, or a stereotype. And don't think this is just a fantasy. It is not anymore, my loves. Okay? But why don't they announce this accurately and clearly anywhere? Is this therefore normal? First, this type of information is not in the interest of the system. Second, people's awareness has become severely besieged and hijacked, and their attention is hijacked and directed toward superficial, vulgar, and meaningless things. Okay? What can be put in place to counter all these operations? Many appeared in search of spiritual tranquility and turned to ancient esoteric teachings and practices seeking reassurance. Now, in one sense, this could be a start, but as far as this issue is concerned, my loves, it is not possible to rely on serious hopes that the practices that are now thousands of years old may fulfill. Okay? They were made for different people and different conditions. There is another opportunity for a person to raise his, her consciousness today to a higher level in a purely mental way. And by caring for oneself, one's thoughts, one's actions, and the environment around them. But it is very difficult for a person to always take care of themselves and stay ready, because this requires strict discipline, real war management, great efforts, great focus. All of this is far from being available to every one of us, and only a few people will practice this. If we take all this into consideration, it means that following a natural diet, a commitment to eating fresh, live food that is uncooked by a fire, is the most simple and natural application, as well as the most effective at the same time. And this, at the very least, raises the blockade of attention. Thus, awareness actually becomes clearer and freer. In addition to improving strength, vitality, activity, energy, and health safety. This is confirmed by those who realize the importance of this method and tried it on their own. And this does not require you to make great effort. You must be aware of its importance and try it. Hence, we can summarize this chapter through the following points. Number 1. I hope you pay me a little attention, because the issue is very dangerous now, because the phenomenon of capturing human attention is not a simple phenomenon, and that's not to say that it is a frightening phenomenon that causes panic. Do you remember when people of wild imagination frightened us with the inhabitants of another planet which would take over this planet? Oh, the terror of alien invasion. But is it possible that the danger will sleep away, as it happens so often from a completely unexpected side? Number 2. It has been common and known since the earliest times that what enters the human belly directly forms his physical body and consciousness, and then accordingly his own reality. However, after the passage of thousands of years, this basic principle has turned into a mere stereotype. Okay, listen up, kids. Or an ordinary and vulgar matrix, to the point that it does not wake up anymore, and no one cares about it, as if all people had agreed to forget it and rush to search for some new and hidden secrets to help them improve their living conditions. Number 3, would you agree with me that it is really strange that most people are oblivious to just asking themselves the question, what do they eat, how, and why? They just eat, nothing else, and just eat food. They are most interested if what they eat is good and delicious, or at least practical. Number 4, let us take, for example, the most common food item, which is white flour. I am not a fan of the white flour. Okay, the awareness of the young housewife has not yet reached the level that enables her to realize that white flour and the products made from it are nothing but a completely manufactured and synthetic material. All foods have reached the impossible point of absurdity. We know that everything that has nutritional healthy value in grains is found in its embryos and husks, but the white flour is extracted by removing from the wheat grains their husks and the embryos attached to them, and on this basis it loses all nutritional value, and that's only the dead part, which consists mainly of starch, remains. It is this dead portion of the grain that nature has made as a barrel of fat that serves the fetus. Oh my God. When you eat white flour products, you are like the one who entered the store and bought a box of starch to eat its content with the meal. Likewise, you should not build imaginary hopes on brown bread. Yeah, the illusion of it, you know. Number 5, imagine now that there is a strange mushroom that has settled in to live in your body, and it is, I love this, working to adapt your internal environment to suit its living conditions. Okay, it is not known until now, except that it strains the harmony of your vital environment. As for the other changes, we cannot judge them except by the number of deaths caused by new diseases that were not known before, and also by the profits made by pharmaceutical companies. Big pharma and related research is not done because most of them are not suitable for detection for the truth. You say that again. Number 6, now imagine a different scene. On the shelf in your kitchen, there is a wonderful machine, which is the electric grinder. You can now grind the beans yourself and make whatever you want, starting with bread and ending with sweets. And you will know for sure that your products are completely free of chemistry or yeast. With this, you have preserved all the useful nutrients. And you will see that the type of flour that you have, which is not the white flour that looks like starch, but is of a dark brown flour and contains grains of husks and embryos with a high nutritional value, is the real flour that our ancestors used, and you did not see it before in your whole life. Number 7, if you eat processed foods, you become a cyborg. Number 8, the system always directs your attention to everything that is superficial and vulgar and super easy, super convenient. Number 9, whatever enters the human belly directly, it forms the physical body consciousness, and after that, self-reality. You are what you eat. The vast majority of people, that's number 10, do not think to ask, what do I eat, how, and why? They just eat. It's automated. Number 11, natural food is better when it is alive, as possible, uncooked over a fire. It is the food that raises the blockade imposed on your attention at the very least, and thus awakens your awareness and liberates, in addition to improving the general level of vital strength, activity, energy, and health safety. Take a look at what is around you, my friends. Human beings fall into a deep sleep, weak and helpless and sick, and eat what the supermarket system offers them, and are misled by all institutions and led by propaganda as the blind are led. The human race today has reached a point of stupidity. Stupid. That is destroying itself by itself, not by the environment in which they live, but by the diet that they follow. It was very hard for anyone to expect all the stupidity to come from beings that claim to be rational beings. I love this so much. Okay, so that's it. That is the end of the chapter, and that is my speech. Now, I hope you enjoyed my reading of chapter 10, understanding the origin of the technogenic system, and how this really starts with the food that we ingest. So next time we're gonna read aloud chapter 11. This is my favorite chapter. It's called The Artifact of Intention. So please help me grow this channel by giving this video a thumbs up and leaving a comment in the comments box below or in private. I really appreciate the comments and the camaraderie. And I'm still checking through some of the comments that just didn't come through because of keywords, so to speak. So hopefully I'll be able to publish them soon. Please share this video with your communities, friends, family members, and on social media platforms you feel would benefit from this content. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, selecting the all setting so that the YouTube will let you know when I upload next. And if you find value, enjoy, or benefit from my content and videos, or at least entertained by them, won't you please consider supporting my work through a donation? My PayPal link is right below, as is my coffee.com/Dakini Kiss link, so that you can support me by buying me the proverbial cup of coffee. I thank you all so much for hanging out with me, with your participation and focused attention. I really do appreciate it. I cannot do this work without you, and I do this work for you, especially for those of you who know and feel deep down inside your heart and your soul that you are so much more than what the matrix endeavors to define you to only be. So until next time, my love bugs, always act from love outside of the matrix, from your center screen, composing your reality. That's right. Let's quantum jump and up level all of our lifetimes and our lifelines, so that we can all be the love that we are. We can share our love. We can create. We can make music. We can make love. We can do all kinds of fun, crazy things in our layers of reality. And you can all help me repopulate the true quantum field, creation field universe. Here's to love, truth, and beauty, my beautiful waking gods and goddesses. Mwah!